Hello and welcome back to Norfolk Airguns. This week we've got something special. So let's head into the intro and have a look-sees.
Airguns blazing, hear the sound they make. Targets falling like a dream, no mistake. On this journey, it's the thrill I crave. In a world of airguns, feeling bold and brave.
So what have we got that is so beautiful, shall we say? Well, this is from our new friends over at the Norwich Airgun Centre to have a look at and have a play and do this video on. See what it is? It is the Airarms Kymira 40th anniversary rifle. So very quickly, let's transition to the table view, shall we? So we'll start off at the bottom as always. We've got an adjustable butt pad, really nice. Coming down on this, I must say, beautiful stock. We've got an adjustable cheek piece. So it's for lefties and righties. Swing it down a bit. We've got a really nice piece here with the 40 logo on it. Some nice grip there. And on the underside, where it would normally say Airarms, it does have Airarms 40th. Put that back. So if we stick to the top, we've got ourselves a nice bolt. That's there. Tip it so you can see it. Metal trigger guard, lovely. Metal trigger, lovely. Coming down, we've got some steepling here. It's a really fine steepling amongst a foregrip. Does have a multi-shot magazine just here, which you'll see in a little while. Here we've got a titanium tube, I believe, if I'm correct. Titanium tube. Working our way down to the bottom. It's got a moderator with it. So then, a little bit about the Kymira. It's a celebration of the Airarms heritage from where they began to the future. The rifle embodies so many different significant milestones which spans 4 decades and delivers prestige and performance to the shooters. Using cutting-edge technology, they presented Kymira, a limited edition and truly unique rifle. The concept of the limited edition 40th anniversary is a celebration of Airarms throughout the ages, and to that end, various components have been designed with a little tip of the hat to the rifles of the companies present, past, and the future. So, let's talk the features, shall we? The action block is panelled and styled on the S100 model. The handle of the loading bolt is inspired by the chamois, which further enhances the ambidextrous features of the rifle and increases its appeal, I quite think. Made from titanium, the Kymira's bolt handle is both high-tech and retro. Valve mechanism is adapted from the latest performance of the S510Rs and the XS range, which is also fully regulated. Magazine system, that's taken from the S410 with the added distinction of the black pellet carrier and the clear front, which was used on the classic S310. The barrel clamp, which is wider than the current production version, is inspired by the S300 and also acknowledges the chamois, which had a barrel spacer about the similar in width. Air cylinder, this is formed from titanium and is used on the XTI-50. The action end, the cap is styled on the lines of the TX cylinder front section. The moderator is built in with Q-Tech internals. The special edition ambidextrous stock is a combination of the S410 and the Superlight stock, crafted from quite luxurious laminate that perfectly complements the titanium and the black anodizing used on the rifle. The undercut sanding has been removed and a multi-adjustable cheek piece and a 3-piece butt pad has been added. The rifle does come supplied with a case, but I don't think it's as good as the last special edition they did, as it's just basically a big black hard case with some foam. For the rifle itself to go in, you can't fit it with a scope. It is just, I'll find a picture. It looks like that. So you can't fit anything else in it. It's literally just the gun, where the last special edition, it was a nice fancy box. That looked like this. There we go. So the last box was much nicer. Now the technical. This rifle comes in 177 and 22. The total length of the Kymira is 41.5 inches, or about 106 centimeters, with the barrel itself being 16.9 or 42.9 centimeters. The weight of the rifle is 2.9 kilos or 6.4 pounds. That is before a scope has been added. It is sold at apparently 11.5 foot-pounds rifle energy. Shot counts in 177, you'll get 100 and 130 in 22. So let's head out onto the range. Let's give this a pellet test and see how it performs, shall we? See you on the range. Right, so we'll start off with JSBs. Now I've had this zeroed in already, so I know how accurate this is going to be. Let's just find out if there's a better pellet for it. So JSB is going to be top left. Now I've done this and I've not hit record because I'm a silly sausage. So what we'll do is I will start recording on the 5-shot QIS. So just get the magazine loaded. And you will see when I hit the record button how the JSB did at the same time. Right, record. So QIS is top right. That is a bit naughty. So now we'll just go to the target and we'll get rid of my ugly mug for 10 minutes. Well, not 10 minutes, 2 minutes. shockingly, it did appear to like its own branded pellets, the Airarms. Head back in the cave, we'll have a look and see what we did, shall we? There we go. So this was JSBs, QIS, H&N8s, Barracuda FTs, Superdomes, Superfields, H&N Greens and Airarms. It did not like its own brand of pellets, and out of all of them, tight, I think the best one's going to be that one. The RWS Superfields, closely followed by QIS, that's my opinion. Actually Superdomes, it's quite tight as well. But there's your pellet test. So accuracy wise, got the KYL target out, I know your limits, not the flashy one, just the standard one. So we will start with the biggest target and we'll work our way down. Let's have a look, shall we? It's easy. Oh, it's lovely, this does. Ooh. There we go. It did hit that, it swung back down. Oof. Again, it did swing back down. Really tricky one, that 3mm one there. I'm not sure if I got that. Another crack at the 3mm. I'm not sure. I'm going to put another one or two down there. Look. Just on that 3mm. Yeah, it's hitting it. Lovely. Consistent as well on that 3mm. Lovely jubbly. Beautiful. Give it a chrono test, shall we? Right, next up, chronograph. So let's get the FX fitted and we'll see what power she's got, shall we, with a 10-shot string. So, final thoughts on the Kymira. It's a really nice gun and it's banging accurate. Perfect, that's what you want. So there was the RWS, SF, so Superfield, Superdomes, or the QIS for me. Shocked it didn't like its own brand. But then Airarms, I've never really found a gun that likes Airarms. Every gun's different, it all depends on the gun, but my ones, I think maybe one I've had has liked Airarms pellets, but not many. Power wise, it did touch 11 foot-pound. You'd think it would be a little bit higher, but it was consistent and sitting at 10.9. So you won't struggle to hit the further distances, especially if you are going to use this as a target rifle for target sports, each their own. You might have to give it a bit more up or down for the longer distance shots, but it is nice nonetheless. I think it did touch 11. I put a picture up here. There you go. I think it did just touch 11 around shot 5 or shot 6. But it's super deadly quiet. It's super deadly accurate. It's fantastic. It's a really, really nice gun from Airarms. And thankfully, it's still got the old logo on. I'm not too keen on the new logo. That's neither here or there. So yeah, that's been the Airarms Kymira. And again, thank you very much for the Norwich Gun Centre for loaning this out to us. All the details are below. There's a link to the description, link in the description to their website, and all those goodies. If you're in the area in Norwich, go check them out. Go see what they've got in. They've got quite a large selection of stuff, and they can easily get you bits and bobs in. Dean's a cracking guy. But yeah, short and sweet. Fantastic rifle. What more do you want me to say? It is, you saw, accuracy wise, it's bang on. Lovely. I think my next thing off camera is I've just extended the garden range, so that was at 25. I've managed to push it back another 5, so I might give it a off video. There we go, off camera. That's what I'm looking for. Shoot at 30, and I'll post the results either way. You know I will. Yes, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.